Mr. Charalambous, 2 years at FCSB. How would you describe your mandate until now?
Yes, to be honest, maybe yesterday or today, it's 2 years now, and it's 2 years that I will for sure remember for the whole of my life. 2 fantastic years. I enjoy here every moment, and I hope I have more years here to stay.
Is it difficult to manage FCSB?
You know, when you are in big clubs, all the big clubs have their difficulties, but you know, the only thing that we can do, like coaches, is to do our job, focus more on our job instead of thinking different other things. So this is what I try to do, to focus, try to give my best with this, my staff, and don't think too much about the rest of the things.
Have you aged more than 2 years because of the pressure, or it's easy to?
If I aged years for the pressure, I would be 100 years now. I mean, considering all the teams I used to play before, like football, all the teams were full of pressure. So it's something that I really love. Pressure is something that I really love, to work under pressure, and this is why I'm here. If I didn't like the pressure, for sure I would not be in this huge club.
What do you remember in the days you were negotiating with FCSB?
Okay, it was like a decision that I really had taken from before. I decided that I wanted to work somewhere abroad, you know. For sure, I didn't expect to have an offer from FCSB, such a huge club, because I was not a big name before, and it came by my agent, and I was really excited, only hearing that FCSB were interested about me. And from the day I came, I really enjoy all the moments here.
You said that you weren't a big name in the coaching area. Do you think now you have a bigger name after the success?
I didn't say it with this way. I mean, normally FCSB would like to choose a more known coach from me as a name. Even now, I'm not a big name. I will always be a small name, you know, and it's not about, I didn't say it in this way that maybe you want to say it, no chance. The only thing is that for sure, coming here, nobody knew about me many things, and you know, you have to make the players, first of all, to believe on you, because it's normal coming one coach with not known so well, not so big experience in a big club. The first thing that you have to do is to win the players, and this was my target, you know, to win everybody, and I try every day my best.
Soon you'll be the coach who has the longest mandate, most consecutive days since Gigi Becali is the owner. Not Reghecampf, not Olăroiu did manage that. How do you feel about that, knowing that you were here for the longest mandate?
First of all, I said it before that I'm really happy. I'm really happy, and I enjoy every day working here. Now about this, you know, in football and in life, you never know what could happen. You know, I came here, I took my bag in one night. I came and everybody was telling me about this, that you know, you are going in a difficult club, that they normally change coaches very often. And I said, okay, I would go and I would try to do my best. I didn't think too much about the rest of the things. I tried to focus on my job, what I could do to make my best. And then, you know, in football, details, results, maybe I could stay here 1 month, and now I'm 2 years. God decided like this, so I hope I stay more years here.
And I know Gigi Becali kept you even if you lost the championship in the first, when you arrived. That, I don't know, a sign that he, I don't know, have a confidence in you, even though you spent a few months then.
Yeah, okay. When I came here, the team, I believe, was not so close to win the championship. Then we made a very good wins in a row, and we managed to play until the end for the championship. We lost that game with Farul, but you know, I always say that we have to learn from our mistakes, and football, you know, sometimes you believe that you lose things, but when you lose some things, you gain other things, you know, and this made us stronger. And to win something in football, for sure, you have to pass from difficult moments. And if you see also in high level, all the coaches that I try to watch, they said, or everybody said that until they won something, they failed. So if we don't fail, we cannot succeed. So this is the way. But we have to be strong in these moments.
Was there a moment that you thought, I don't know, you were going to quit? After that you lost the title? You were...
Me personally to quit? No. I had no reason to quit, you know. For sure I was disappointed, but this is the life in football, you know, but we have to find balance when we achieve things in good moments. When we don't have the good moments, we have to have one balance, not too excited, not too disappointed, and this is the way, you know. Even when I was football player, I had difficult moments that the things were not going so well, but I had to manage them. Now as a coach, I have to manage the things exactly in the same way, to find the solutions, to be strong under pressure, and this is the life.
Was there, I don't know, you can say there was the toughest moment in your period here?
The toughest, maybe it was the game with Farul, if I could say one moment that it was really hard. But I repeat, maybe this moment made us as a team better, and these moments can give you also good things if you take them in the good way to improve.
Many people are talking that Gigi Becali dictates the team, the changes, but you manage to show them that you can have results, you can have performances. Do you even care right now about what people are talking about, or is just some noise?
Okay, look, first of all, I don't want the people to tell me who I am. I know who I am, so I don't wait for the rest of the people to tell me who I am. Now, you know, about if the people or journalists sometimes, or the people that like to speak in the television, judge us about our work, our team is not playing good, tactically, this, that. Okay, I'm here to listen and always to learn and to try to improve. But many times we speak about things that are not football things, you know. And this, for me, I don't have time to lose with these things, you know. I didn't come here to tell me who I am, and I don't want to, I know very well who I am, so I don't have time, and I don't really care so much if they speak something about that has nothing to do about football. If we speak about tactics and this, I'm always ready to listen and ready to learn, but I'm focused on my job. This is it. And okay, I don't know. I see the things simple, and I don't care too much to confuse myself or to waste time about other things.
But you have in your starting 11, many of the positions they are already known, because you have valued players and it's difficult to replace them. Is it difficult, is it challenging to prepare a game knowing that your opponent already knows maybe half of your team? Okay, if we take in consideration, you know, if you see all the teams, not only in Romania and abroad, we know 7, 8, 9 players that normally start the games. So it's nothing to hide, you know, and maybe you can hide 1, 2 players that will not play, but at the end of the day, especially if we are speaking, especially for now, this moment that we are now in the playoffs, we all know the tactics of the opponents. They know us, we know them. We know up and down who will be the first 11, so it's nothing to hide, or it's at the end of the day what you will do in the pitch. Maybe some details tactically or individual skills that will decide one game. Is it difficult to manage the locker room?
No. This locker room, especially this locker room with these characters that we have, it's very easy, you know, and I gave many times example, having 3 days and coming to make training, coming from a game abroad and staying on the cantonament alone without being obligatory. So it's many things that these boys don't leave us to worry, you know, and they are so good characters that really it's not so difficult to manage them.
In this period, was there, I don't know if you can say, as a player that you really want to transfer, but you didn't manage to get him here?
Me personally?
Yes.
I don't transfer players. It's I said it many times, and I'm not here to say that, look, I bring the players or I make this, I make that. No. I train the team, who will be transferred and which players will come. I said it many times that is Mr. Gigi with Meme that they decide. So, and this doesn't happen only here. Because I was also in other teams, and I know, speaking also with other coaches, that this happens in many teams. So it's nothing new for me. It's very logic, and believe me, if I would like, I can say for one player to come, but I have to understand my role, what is my job, and I make my job, and that's it.
So can you tell us, is there a name that you want? Maybe in the last years you try to...
I didn't spend time because I'm not the one in charge. You know, if I was the one in charge, I will tell you that, okay, I wanted this player, but, and sure, if I wanted a player and I was in charge, for sure the boss will not say no. I know because we had a chat 1-2 times, but I'm not involved in the transfers.
It is easier for you just to focus on the players you have in your team and let the owner and Meme Stoica to worry about transfers?
It's much easier, believe me. I was in a team that I had to make the transfers, and I lost, because when you make a transfer you need to scout a lot the player, you need time, and you leave, for sure you will leave something back from your job, you know. And it's really easier for a coach, and I believe I would always like this procedure, you know, to have help everybody his role, for sure. If we are asked to say our opinion is there, but for a coach to make also the transfers, to analyze players, is too much. You lose the point, I think.
But I don't know, analyzing the other teams, can you give us, I don't know, 3 players that you like from the Romanian Championship?
You want to hear from me, a player, huh?
If you...
No, I can say one that I always say, and I like a lot Mitrița, and he knows also, I told him, so it's a player that I like him a lot. And you want 3, no? Korenica, I like from CFR, and also this left back from CFR, the Portuguese.
Simão Rocha.
Simão. These 3 are players that I like, but there are many other players, but you said 3, so I have to say 3 that come in my mind now, you know.
Have you thought about the future, what you want to do after this mandate here will end? Where do you want to coach? There's a team, if you want to, a dream job.
Yeah, look, always I like to dream, you know, also like player. I was making dreams always to play outside of Cyprus, to go somewhere abroad. Thanks God I managed it. Then like a coach, starting like a coach, I was always thinking to go in a big club, to try to win championship like it was when I was player, because winning championships is the best really. You cannot buy these moments. It's something that really, the moments when you win the championship is something that if you don't live it, you don't understand the feeling, you know. And for sure now I'm here, I'm really happy. I'm in a big club that can give me the opportunity to win more championships if possible. And then it's got plans, for sure I see, and I try to see myself in a higher level, but you never know, you know. Football is so strange that you cannot make plans, because maybe tomorrow nobody will ask for me, you know, and we have no team. The one day you are here, the other day you are there, so we have to be ready for everything in football. Nobody guarantees anything.
I don't know, you win the title with FCSB at the end of the season, and the next day the National Cyprus call you. What do you do? Have you thought about?
Look, at this, you know, in life you cannot say
Nothing.
you know, but in my plans now is not to return to Cyprus. I don't have this in my plans for sure. The national team of Cyprus is something that I would like one day to work. It's my country, you know, but now I don't have in mind to return in Cyprus. I don't think it's the right moment now. Now my plans are a bit different, but I said it before, in life you have, the things are so, change so fast that from one day to another things can happen that you don't expect.
How do you like Romania?
I love it, you know. But because I had an interview also with your colleague, and I will say something that made me understand that the simple life is so nice, because, you know, from the day I came here, I live in the bazaar, and my life is so simple, you know. I always say that when I go out of the bar here in the parking, the problems start. So as simple as we make the things, as much nicer is the life. So now I live here, I'm very, very calm, and it was a good experience for me to understand the real meaning of the life, that the joy is on the simple things, and we try sometimes to find big things to enjoy, but at the end we don't enjoy. Life is simple and we have to enjoy the simple moments.
How does the Romanian lessons go?
I stopped. I stopped. It's an excuse, you know, because I had time. To be honest. You know, when you start and then you stop, you say the next week, I leave it. I improved a lot in Romania. I understand nearly everything, and I can speak in a good level, but okay, not yet to make a conference because I want to be 100%, and maybe even if I'm 100%, maybe I keep on speaking in English because I don't want to be misunderstood. That is the reason. It's not about respecting, because you know very well that I respect everybody and the people, and I also feel respect from all of you and the general and the people. So it's not about respect. It's about me to say the things I mean, not to make any mistakes and to be misunderstood. So I feel more comfortable to say the things in English.
I will wanted to make a little game to build the perfect player, if you want. I don't know, or with players from FCSB or other players, a characteristic from each player. For example, the intelligence.
It depends from the positions, you know. It depends what you want.
Striker.
A striker, okay. I always like, you know, strikers that are, first of all, scoring goals. You can see from the numbers, you know. Have speed, but you know, you see the strikers always in the offensive idea of the game, but I like a lot the striker to press, you know, because this is our style, like a team, to press high, to have the ability to make high press, to run, not only offensively, you know. So I would like a striker like Berlija. Let's say.
Anything to improve on your behalf as a coach? What do you like to improve? If I don't know, to learn something new, or
for sure I make many mistakes, you know, and I try every day to improve and to be, first of all, better like person, because I believe a lot, whatever we do, the first thing that we have to take in care is to be good persons, and this is the most important. Also, when I had coaches before, I saw their character, and the players, even if we make some mistakes, if they understand that we are honest and we are correct and we are, as persons, correct, I think this counts more than everything else, you know. So first of all, I have in consideration to be correct like person, and then for sure in training sessions or in the game or in the rest, I can always improve. I try to learn, I analyze teams, I analyze games, I try to speak with coaches abroad that they are in higher level, to try to learn all the time, and I always say that you can learn from everybody, even if the coach is in Premier League or in La Liga, or if I go to see a game here in the academies, I can also get something from here, or in the second league, anywhere you can. If you want to learn, you can take ideas from everybody.
Who is your role model as a manager?
Role
model, your favorite manager?
Okay, you know, Arteta, I said it many times, I like him, Guardiola, De Zerbi, I have, now I follow the coach of United, Amorim, also the coach of Lyon. I like because we played with them, and I like to follow the teams. And okay, with Iraola especially, that I worked with him 1 year, I have good communication, good connection, and we always speak. We speak very often. We try to, as he say, exchange ideas, because I told him, give me some info, and he told me, not I give you, we have to exchange ideas. So these guys in top level, you see how humble they are. They will never say, I will help you. They will say, we will exchange ideas, so they want to learn also. And it's something that makes a difference in this level, you know.
How do you see this playoff now?
Interesting, and okay, it's my third season, second year, but third season. I don't know before what happened, but all the teams are so close, so it will be hard until the end. All the games are 50-50 games. You can see that all the teams, that the first 6 teams are the traditional teams, let's say, in Romania the last years, and it will be a tough competition until the end, and very interesting.
A lot of surprises, result surprises.
It's not surprises, you know, especially in the playoff. For me, it's not surprises, because if you take all the teams, any team can win any team in this playoff. So it's not a surprise if, like yesterday, Cluj won against CFR Cluj, or any game will be open, all the games.
There was a controversy with Târnovanu. Gigi Becali was upset. How do you see what happened at that moment when Perița almost scored? The owner said that he will take Târnovanu out if Dinamo scored at that game. Is it difficult for Târnovanu, for you, to manage him, to speak with him?
The owner, he has his emotions, and sometimes, especially after the game, when the emotions are high, you can say different things, but he showed many times that he's next to everybody, next to us, next to the players, and he wants the good of the club, you know. And about Terno, I said it also after the game, that football is a game of mistakes. So if you see in the higher level how many such mistakes were happened, it's normal in football, you know, because if you don't try, you will never make mistake. And it happened, but we have to, if we leave out this situation, we have to understand who is Târnovanu. He's a goalkeeper that he's helping us a lot. He saved us a lot in many games, so we cannot take only this action to judge who is Târnovanu. He is, for me, the best goalkeeper in Romania, and I cannot say anything bad about Terno.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too. Thank you.